Hi there viewers, and welcome to the Repair It, Don't Wreck It channel. Channel that shows you how to save money by repairing your equipment. One of the easiest ways to keep your equipment running is to perform the scheduled maintenance. Today we'll be walking you through changing the spark plugs and testing the compression on a 17 kilowatt air-cooled Generac generator. Please note, this process is essentially the same for all internal combustion engines. Set the controller to the off position. Remove the 7.5 amp fuse and turn off the fuel supply. We need to disconnect the stepper motor. Looking at the controller from below, it is the first connection. On the wiring schematic, it is known as connection J5. Pay attention to the orientation when you remove it, as it only goes in one way. The next step is to remove the air filter. Removing the air filter is critical in an accurate compression test. Tests done with and without will vary considerably. Here you can see the wires for the stepper motor. It has 5: red, black, brown, yellow, and orange. This is a permanent connection and cannot be removed. Now I'm manually opening and closing the butterfly assembly. The butterfly valve should be fully open for the compression test. Blow out any dirt or debris from the spark plug wells. You will need a 5/8 inch spark plug wrench to move the front and rear spark plugs. Spark plugs look pretty good. Now is a good time to check the gap or replace them. The same thing applies on the back cylinder. Here you see me putting the spark plug wrench on the spark plug, and I'm pushing the extension against the insulation to get a better angle on it. Take your time and make sure the spark plug socket is fully seated on the spark plug. You don't want to crack the porcelain. It'll give you headaches down the road if you don't notice it. The spark plugs look pretty good. If you're checking the gap, they should be set at 0.040 of an inch. Now you can install the compression tester in the spark plug hole. Take your time so you don't cross-thread it. Now start the generator and crank it till the pressure holds. Do it at least 2 times. The front cylinder is testing around 185 to 190 P.S.I. Now, let's do the back. It's sitting around 185 to 190. 185 P.S.I. is what the Generac spec sheet shows. I've decided to install new spark plugs and gap them at 0.040. The spark plug wrench has a rubber boot inside to help hold the spark plug in place so it doesn't fall out. Tighten the spark plugs till they're snug and give an extra 3/8 to half a turn once the slack is taken up. Don't overdo it. Install the air filter just in case you drop something. Make sure that socket is fully seated on the spark plug, or you run the risk of breaking the porcelain. Same as the front plug, snug it up and then give it a 3/8 to half a turn more. The spark plug socket was brand new, so the rubber insert was sticking on the spark plug. I need to use my mini pliers to get it off. Now you can install the air filter cover. Pay attention to the tabs and the slots at the back, as you can see in the frame. Once you get them lined up, then you can pull it forward. Make sure the cover is seated properly, then close the latch. Now is a good time to spray a bit of the lubricant on the butterfly assembly, which is controlled by the stepper motor. Next, install the stepper motor wire harness to the controller. It can only go in one way. Take your time and line up the matching locator grooves on the female end of the connector on the controller. Before pushing it in, make sure everything is square and lined up. You don't want to bend any of the pins. Now, turn on your fuel. Install the 7.5 amp fuse in the controller. Since that was removed, you need to reset the alarm by pushing Escape, then Enter. Put it in the manual position and start the generator. Make sure that it's running properly. Once you're satisfied, put it in the auto position, ready for the next emergency. The two holes located on the bottom of the chassis will accept the pins from the bottom of the door, and the two pins on the top of the chassis will go into the slots that are located at the top of the door, right there. If you like my video, give me a thumbs up. Subscribe to my channel. If you have any questions, please reach out to me in the comments section. And as always, repair it. Don't wreck it. Thanks for watching.